This is your chakra clear out for August as part of my Anarchist Medicine Series. Today, we're going to be looking at neutrality and the importance of finding this space that no one else can occupy. This is your space inside your own mind that you can find a little bit of respite and gain perspective, viewing situations in your life from that allows you to feel like you have a little more distance and control and vision. So I hope you find this useful. Previously, we've gone over how to run energy through your system to resource yourself from something bigger than your own physical energy system. We've gone through clearing all the chakras. And at a later date, I want to go into the nuanced practice of decording and looking at your matching pictures. But it feels like it's too complex and that people need to rest their minds right now. And I want to give a little more space for that. First, I want to just, with your eyes still open, if you can put your fingers over the tops of your ears, imagining that there's a pencil that goes all the way through. And then take one of your fingers and put it at the top of your head, in the middle of your head. And imagine these 2 points can meet. That's where you want to, in the middle of your head, rest your attention. And so again, with your eyes open, I want to show you something. So if you run your attention and energy, we're going to go all the way down the back of the spine, and then it goes up the front of the body. So as you inhale, you're bringing your attention and drawing energy from the sun down either side of the spine. And as you inhale, you're also drawing the energy up through your feet, up through your legs, and it's going to meet in the bowl of your pelvis. And as you exhale, so still watching me because I want, some people are more visual this way. They need that kind of cue. The energy is going to go up the front of your body, branch out at your collarbones, go down your arms and out your hands as you exhale. It's also going to go up the front of your body, out the top of your head as you exhale. And it's going to go down, back down, out your legs, out your feet, into the earth as you exhale. And it's going to go out your tailbone into the earth as you exhale. So now we will begin. You can go ahead and close your eyes and find that point between your ears and the center of your head, resting your attention there. You can say to yourself, I call all of my energy back to me. Wherever you've left it, whomever you've left it with, gathering all of your energy into present time. That's what a lot of these practices are about. Most of our suffering is in the past or in the future, projecting what will repeat itself, fearing what will repeat itself. So we're coming back into this present moment. Resting your attention in the center of your head, put a drop of gold light there that helps you rest your focus. And as this energy consolidates around you, an arm's length out, above your head, below your feet, side to side, front to back, allowing it to be a semi-permeable boundary of protection. It allows in whatever is nourishing to you and what no longer serves you. you can release and let go of throughout this process. You can give this semi-permeable bubble that's all around you a clear blue edge, the color of Windex, which is a psychic boundary. People don't have to see it, they can just sense it. And throughout this process, you may not be visual. It may be hard to see things in your mind's eye, and that is okay. You can trust that energy follows intention and attention. So, where you intend the energy to go, whatever your intention is, trust that that is occurring. So, resting your attention in the center of your head, we're going to run some energy. We're going to use the solar energy as a resource, drawing energy down from the sun through the top of your head, imagining that it can flow down either side of your spine, down your back body. And as you inhale, you're also drawing the energy up through your feet, up your legs. It mixes together in the bowl of your pelvis to create the perfect balance of groundedness and energizing energy. So that's as you inhale, and as you exhale, it flows back down your legs, out your feet. It flows from your tailbone all the way into the earth. It flows up the front of your body, branching off at your collarbones, flowing down your arms and out your hands. And it flows all the way up through your neck, out the top of your head, cleaning out the inside between you and this bubble, clearing all of that out. So again, as you inhale, you're drawing energy from the sun down through the top of your head. You're drawing energy from the earth up through your feet, up your legs. It's mixing together in the bowl of your pelvis, flows back down your legs, out your feet. It flows up the front of your torso, down your arms, out your hands. It flows all the way up and out the top of your head and through your tailbone all the way down, down, down into the earth. So this constant recycling of energy is clearing your system. Intend that it's refreshing you, it's grounding you, it's energizing you in just the perfect way that you need today. With every inhale and every exhale, new, vibrant, and grounding energy is flowing through your system. And intend from your tailbone and from your feet, you can drop tap roots like a tree all the way down, down, down into the earth. Let it go all the way to the center of the earth till you hit white light. And setting the intention that anything that no longer serves you, one way out is down through to get composted into the earth. You can just exhale and let it all go. So bringing your attention back, if it has left the center of your head, reminding you to place your attention in that original spot where you placed a drop of gold light. I want to talk to you about neutrality. And being able to find this place in the center of your head is very useful for regaining perspective. So if you were between your eyebrows on a moving sidewalk, you could move back, 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 and up a few steps. So higher than the point that I originally pointed out. Resting your attention there, go ahead and start to expand that dot of gold from a poppy seed to a hazelnut. So keep expanding this gold. Now it's the size of a tangerine, a grapefruit. As it expands, it's moving out any thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that are not you in this very present moment. Even things that you brought with you as we started this call, you can release and let go of to come into this present moment. So expanding the gold, and it fills the whole interior of your cranium. And then it expands beyond the edges of your skull. So it's like you have a golden halo all around your head. And anything that's not yours just gets moved out through the semi-permeable membrane of this bubble of protection. Go ahead and start to shrink the gold back down just so that it's around the edges, glowing around your head, then inside your cranium, shrinking back down to a grapefruit, an orange, a lemon, a hazelnut. And resting your attention here on this, you could make it any object you want it to be, but drop of gold light or hazelnut. Imagine that you can even pull up a chair in there. This is your spot. You can say your own name, either out loud to yourself or in your own head, reminding you that this is your space. You may have a lot of chaos in your personal life, in your home life. There may be a lot of children or simply the news of what's happening in the world. And it can feel oppressive or it can take up all your space. And so just reclaiming this little space for yourself and knowing you can come here for some peace. And so from here, imagining something that has been worrying you. Pull up a picture, a freeze frame of that situation or that person, and put it outside the bubble. So your attention is focused in the center of your head. You have some distance from this situation. It's out in front of you. So you can view it with perspective. And from the center of your head, notice what the feelings are. What arises in your body? Does your chest get tight or throat constrict? What emotion is present? Is there tension in your belly? Does your breath change? So we're just gathering information about your response physically and emotionally when you worry about something. So noticing all of that. Now go ahead and move forward between your brows. Like let your attention, we scowl. That place when our eyebrows come together is a place of judgment, fear, worry, future thought. And notice if your what happens in your body with your attention on this image. Do things intensify? Do they change at all? And go ahead again, moving back into this place in the center of your head. Notice if the sensation or the emotion decreases or de escalates in some way. Let's reset. So, you could have a bucket of water outside your bubble of protection and take that image, that frozen freeze frame image, and dip it in the bucket. And this is extra special golden water that decharges all of the energy out of this image. And you can blow the bucket up, turns into gold dust. Bringing your attention back into the center of your head. When your attention is in the center of your head, it's like standing on top of a mountain, looking down at the vista. When you come forward between your eyebrows, it's like standing at the base of the mountain, looking up and going, oh my God, this is what I have to accomplish. So we want to practice moving into this space, this neutral space in the center of your head that's going to allow you to regain perspective in stressful situations. So, from this place, again, just notice without any image to provoke you. Notice if you can feel the difference between the center of your head and moving forward to the front of your face, between your eyebrows. Notice if a scowl automatically happens or if anything starts to tense in the front of your body. If that does occur, you can take a big breath in, exhale, and intentionally ground the energy down through your feet, through your tailbone. Remind yourself of this bubble of protection. Moving your attention back into the center of your head. This space, the space of neutrality, is very useful to practice throughout your day, viewing whatever situation you're in from. Just notice, have this become a practice where you can move your attention into these different spaces to view a scenario and see if you would approach it differently. You feel differently. So again, pulling up a situation, not the scariest one for you. You don't want to overwhelm yourself, but we're practicing here. Pull up a picture, put it outside your bubble. You can even have that bucket of golden water waiting underneath it. And just take a look at it from the center of your head. Does it feel any different? Does anything new open up? Any new possibility? Feeling your belly, feeling your chest. Big breath in. You're strengthening a muscle by moving between these 2 points, between your eyebrows and the center of your head. It's like when you've walked a familiar trail repeatedly, you know your way. We want to help you find your way. So, from this place, again, you can move forward between your eyebrows and look at that same image and notice if your vision gets narrower, your body gets tighter. What occurs for you? And you may not notice anything, and that's totally okay. If it feels like too much, again, remember your breath, remember your grounding, remember you're safe in this moment. You have this bubble of protection. And give yourself a break and move back into the center of your head. And at any time, if it feels like too much, you can always dip the image into that bucket of golden water and let the color drain out of the image. Let it go neutral, cleaning off the charge and blowing that bucket up, turning it to gold dust. So let's do this one more time. And just seeing each time you clean off that image, if you choose to use the same image, does it get any easier? Does it feel any different? Resting your attention in the center of your head, finding that neutral space to view things from, as if you're sitting on top of the mountain. Put the image outside your bubble of protection out in front of you. Put that bucket of golden water underneath it and take a look at it and notice what it feels like. This doesn't make the situation go away. It just helps facilitate more ease in relating to it and viewing it, which then allows you to be less reactive. Again, noticing what physically occurs in your body. If anything gets looser or tighter, if breath changes, temperature changes. From the center of your head, you can ask yourself, ask your higher self. This is your intuitive vision. This is a place that you can see things intuitively from. Right out in front of you, you have this place of neutrality, and then you have your sixth chakra, which is actually a little bit more forward. Just ask yourself and see what you hear or what you may actually physically see images of. What kind of guidance do you need around this situation? What would help create more ease here? You might hear words, you might see something. And if nothing shows up, that's totally okay. If you could envision this scenario unfolding in an ideal way, how would that play out with that person or situation? Take a big breath in, exhaling. Allow yourself to imagine that now. How does that feel in your body? What do you believe from this place? We'll go ahead and again, resting your attention in the center of your head. If you've wandered at all, let that picture go into the bucket, cleaning off, draining all the color out of it, cleaning off any charge that's remaining. Go ahead and blow that all up into gold dust. If anything is yours, let it come back to you and integrate through the top of your head. And whatever's not yours gets composted into the universe. It's neutralized energy. Remembering that at any point throughout your day, if you need a pause, you can remind yourself of your bubble. You can remind yourself of these grounding cords that tether you down, 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 despite whatever may be overwhelming. And you have this place to view things from that offers a little more perspective. And if you're wanting to go into more depth into cleaning out the different chakras, there are other meditations that you can find on YouTube that I've walked us through, and we will keep introducing new tools each week. Thank you for joining us. So you can go ahead and open your eyes. You can bend forward and touch the ground to ground yourself. And when you sit up, go ahead and just look around. You can shake your arms. And notice if you feel any different than when we started. You can watch previous episodes here on YouTube. And if you want to join us live, you can sign up at charnicasell.com. And it is the first Wednesday of the month at 9 a.m. I hope to see you then. If you're looking for additional healing tools, I host a podcast called Laid Open Podcast, LAIDOPEN and you can find previous episodes on YouTube, and there are 4 additional seasons that are just audio. You can find them on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also find a course and workbook at charnacassell.com. Thanks for joining.